Hey guys! Oh my gosh, it's a fabulous day here in Wisconsin. It's Memorial Day weekend, the sun is shining, people are out and about. It's gorgeous. I thought I'd go for a little walk around my apartment complex. Maybe we'll do some other things together. So, anything that you want to talk about at all while you're here? This is usually the route that I take with my grandson. He's got a little Paw Patrol fire truck, so he loves to beep beep honk honk, rear 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 rear, and we just come all the way down here, and then we walk out to the highway. There's a little walking path along the highway, but he just loves the trucks and cars. Trucks and cars. Grandparents, parents, do you know what I'm talking about? Helper cars on YouTube. That is his favorite show. He just loves it. So this is for all you grandparents out there. Look for helper cars. All right, I'm going to keep walking here for a little bit, and we'll see what other kind of trouble we can get into. I stopped here just along this little tree line here. I just love it. I love nature. I love what God has given us. There's such a nice gentle breeze here today. God is good. Every time I go for a walk, I just thank Him for everything out in nature. From the trees to the little bugs. It's all God. So usually we find some little bunnies hopping around here. We have deer as well, although it's midday right now, so the deer won't be out. But if I can find anything here, I'll certainly show you. Since I'm out and about here, I'm actually going to check our dumpster at the apartment complex. Sometimes you find good things. People are always moving in and out, so let's take a peek. And nothing. Actually, there was a headboard here. It was really nice, the top piece and the bottom piece for a bed. I took the top half. I'm going to refurbish it and maybe make I don't know if I want to do like a coffee table or make a little shed for our garden that you could pot plants in or put tools in. I have it in my garage right now. I just have to put some kind of a sealant on it so it's weatherproof. But I'm really excited for it for being free. It's a great find. It's probably 5 feet long. So we got that going on. Actually, while I'm here, sorry, I'm getting a little winded here just walking around my complex. But so my health story is when I was 25, I had a lump on my collarbone, and it turned out that it was Hodgkin's disease. So that was about 38 years ago. I had 4 months of radiation treatment from my neck, like just kind of between my chest and then up to my eyebrows. So that was all radiation. Everything went well. I guess Hodgkin's disease is something that is curable, so I am cured of that. However, they said years down the road I could end up with a secondary cancer, such as lung, breast, or leukemia. Well, I got leukemia. It's called CLL leukemia, chronic lymphatic lymphoma, or chronic lymphatic leukemia. So a lot of people have this, I guess. It's something that you can live with. I really don't have any symptoms and didn't even know I had it until about 14 years ago. I went for a checkup and they did a blood work and they said my white blood cells count was super high. So I went and that was it. There's no cure for it. There's nothing that they can do. There are some drugs for it, but I'm not a drug person. I like to do all natural if possible. And my oncologist said that even if they would give me some kind of a drug, it would be worse for my body. It would really damage a lot of the good portion of it. So even I think if I would get really, really sick, I don't think I would take it, other than trying to do something natural. That's kind of just how I am. I've had a wonderful long life, and I wouldn't want to live puking or losing hair or anything else. So actually, I'll keep walking here for a little bit. I reached my apartment. So that's my story. So I've had the leukemia for about 14 years now, and I'm fine. So that's kind of my story with that. That being said, I do get winded, and then living in this cold northern Midwest state, winter is pretty much you sit inside your apartment and don't do much. I mean, that's actually where I do my crafting time, my painting, things like that. And sorry, actually my mouth is going dry here, so that's another symptom of having radiation. Your mouth gets super dry, so I always have water with me, except for today. I don't have any. And one more thing that happened, just having radiation from here to here, it affects all this. So probably 14 years ago, I got all my teeth capped and had veneers put on all of them. They were so bad. They were bacteria ridden and whatnot. So again, this past winter, I went to the dentist, and my gums were always bleeding and infection. I just felt like I had cold after cold. And my dentist said, I think with your situation that you have going on and a weak immune system, it would be best just to pull all your teeth. And I'm like, I already spent, 15 grand on all those teeth. They were nice and white and beautiful. I just loved them. I had them done in Florida. But I went that route. It was expensive. It was, I'm not going to lie, $23,000 for everything. So they pulled out all my teeth. That was fun. And then I have these dentures, but they're kind of like bridges. So I have like 4 teeth left in my mouth that they anchored them to, so that's what this little thing is for. So my canine tooth is real, and that's what these all attach to. So every night I take them out and clean them and put them in my little denture jar. So that's why if you see me making weird faces or whatnot, I'm just still getting used to this, because probably as of, when did I get them? December. Just learning to eat different foods, things like that. I can't bite into hard things anymore. I don't do nuts. Just some things are just hard to grab. So I use a fork and a knife, and I cut things to make them bite-sized. That really helps. So any of you denture wearers, as you know, you just go small. I used to be a big gum chewer. Not anymore. Don't chew it at all. Don't do mints. Don't do hard candies. Just because there's a big plate under here. Can't really see it under the roof of my mouth, but food gets in there, so I do pull them out. But this is how it goes. And my dentist said this should last me for a good portion of the rest of my life. So 10, 12 years or so. And God willing, I won't be around when I'm 80 years old. I don't want to live that long. My mom died when she was 57 of lung cancer. And I honestly never thought I would live this long myself, especially when I had cancer at 25. So I count each day as a blessing and just enjoy it all and live. So that's kind of my story, you guys. I am going to go into the house now and get a drink of water. So I hope you enjoyed my health history and put in your comments if you have any issues with your health or Hodgkin's disease. A lot of good stories. Have a great day, guys. Bye. See ya.